Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, again, and here we go. A little guide on trial mechs. So basically, you're not gonna have any mechs of your own at the beginning, but you're gonna have some credits at the start, as if you finish the trial and finish the pilot challenges and all that. But don't rush in buying mechs right away. You probably want to have different variants, like to buy at least 3 variants of one mech, for example, in order to get it upgraded. Get it upgraded to elite skills, as I've explained in a previous video. Or, for example, you want to wait for something, you want to Google up some mechs that you would probably like to run with. There's 3 different types: lights, mediums, heavies. And as usual, lights are fast, not that many weapons, but they're really hard to target and stuff like that. Mediums are kind of support for heavies. So I said 3, but there's 4 actually. So assaults super heavy, super slow, and carry the most armor you can carry. So for example, you go into store and you check, for example, you check that little page, MechWarrior Online, and they usually make every week, they make some kind of specials. So for example, right now I know there's Enforcer on the sale. So as you can see, sale on 35% cut in price. So this guy would have cost you 7 million credits, and it costs 4,383,000, whatever there, right? So you probably want to start with this. Why this guy is more expensive? Because it has an XL engine, which are much more expensive, right? But we don't want to get in there. So you want to look for the guys on sale on site. Online you can check what kind of mechs they have on sale. But we're doing a little guide on a trial mechs here. So we're just gonna start off with that. And for example, we're gonna go with a something like a shadow cat maybe, or actually no, I'll take an assault as an executioner. Yeah. So this guy basically, a trial mech will bring you credits, will bring you credits, and will bring you experience. You will collect experience on it, right? And well, first day by 2, experience by 2 as usual. You cannot do anything with it. Like, you can try something with it, but it won't save. You don't have that save button here, so it will always stay like that. Even though you cannot do any groups in here, like weapon group, if you want to group up your weapons, but you can actually do that in the game. For example, I chose the executioner here. Actually, I'll go with the king crab. That would be easier to show you what am I doing here. So the king crab, another little thing I'll tell you, that C in the bracket means that's a champion. As you can see, that C in here, it says champion. The champions bring you 30% more experience per battle. As you can see here, XP plus 30, right? Chase this bonus. So the king crab, 00, B, and C. Always that C at the end is going to be a champion mech. If you go into store, for example, you will take whatever, Thunderbolt, right? As I was talking about hero mechs that have names, those are all Thunderbolts in here. So many different variants. And this guy over here, that's a hero mech. You see that H on the picture? That means hero. So that's what I was talking about. They have names. Top Dog. So this guy is named Top Dog, hero mech. He has a camo, and he brings you 30 more Sibils, 30% more. As you head in that training, for example, if you go to Assaults and Atlas, Boar's Head, there he is, this guy. That's a Boar's Head Atlas, right? You can only buy them with real money. So with MC Mech credits or real money somewhere on the site or something like that. So those are heroes. Yet again, about that king crab we had over there. So this is the model we have for trial mech. you can collect experience points with it. As you can see, champion mechs and hero mechs, they go with the you can buy them with the credit with the real money only, with real bucks. As you can see, the price over here, MC, and all the other models, they have your regular credit price, and the MechWarrior credits as well. So either or you want to buy. And heroes, as I said before, heroes and champions, you can buy them with real money only, right? But another thing I wanted to tell you is we have a trial mech, which is this guy here. We have a trial mech. We can run it and gain some experience on it. And this basically C does not mean anything at the end of it. This model 000B, exactly the same as this guy 000B, only this one has a C in the brackets. But for example, you can run this guy and you want to save some money and you want to buy King Crab, which costs 10 million credits. You can run this guy, earn some experience, 20, I don't know, 30,000, whatever. And then when you buy this guy, it will all kind of be transferred onto your King Crab, which is B, which is not a champion mech. So you can earn about 20,000 or something, whatever, it doesn't matter the number, 20,000 experience points on this guy. And for example, you bought this guy, because that's exactly the same model. Like those models are different. 000, there's a 4 zeros in here, 000, quadruple zeros, blah blah, but those guys are the same. This is the same model as for any other model, for example, too. Like for example, this direwolf here, direwolf WC. If you look for another W, there he is, that guy. If you buy this guy and you have a trial mech as direwolf WC, you can run this guy and then you decide to buy direwolf. All that experience you have collected on this guy, on your trial mech, will be transferred onto this direwolf here. Just to get it clear, I hope you got this. So yeah, let's try a little run here. I'll show you something about the I've highlighted this guy over here, shows the current battle mech as King Crab. I go to home and I go to testing grounds, which is a pretty cool little thing. You can always try your mechs in your testing grounds. That helps a lot. When you start it off, just to get used to something, get a light mech, try different maps, run around, check the maps, and at least you're gonna know locations and stuff like that, or little spots where you can snipe them, and so on. Like this is a huge King Crab, right? F3 button brings you out, takes out that drone that flies above you. You can see it sometimes when guys are engaging the drone, or you press F3 button and here we are again. For example, as you can see over here, our groups are 1 1 2 2 3 3. They're all grouped up like, I don't know, chaotically. So you can shoot this and different types of weapon. Although what you can do with your trial mechs, you can group them up in the game, which is pretty cool. I didn't know that in the beginning and that would help me, but I hope it helps you then. So basically what you can do with the little arrows, your right arrows, up and down, left and right, you can go like this. When you get crossed and your left control engages and disengages the group weapon. For example, I have 4 Ultra AC5s and I want to group them up under one button. So I click number 1, number 1. I disengage number 2 and I disengage number 2. Just like that, as you can see. For example, my button 1, my left mouse button is 1, group 1 weapon. So if I press it, there will be 4 Ultra ACs will be shooting at the same time. Alright? So what I want to do now here, I want to have the 3 medium lasers under group 2. So I highlight them like this with the right control. I'm not sure if I said left or right, but right control will help you. And you want to disengage group 3, so it wouldn't bug you. And you have lasers under group 2, and you have your ultra autocannons you have under group 1.
Target acquired.
And you zoom in and you just that little guy.
Target destroyed.
Done deal. There we go. That's the thing about trial mechs. There's nothing you can do with them. Whatever they have on them, you're gonna have to stick with it until you buy the same model, and then you can swap up some weapons and do whatever you want with it. But at least you can group up your weapons, but you have to do it in the battle, and actually it will save it. So for example, if you went for training grounds, you did like I did here, and I think it saves it, and here you go, you can battle with this guy now, and I think it's much better and helps you to group them up like that the way you want. So otherwise either it's overheating too much or something else, like for example if you're gonna try the executioner. Executioner is brutally heating. Yeah. As you can see, my heat goes up every time I shoot. I'm gonna keep on shooting, overheat, and you're probably gonna see my center torso going yellow. No, it didn't. I did not overheat too much. So yeah. And then you can disengage the override.
Override engage.
Override engage. I think the default button for that is O. I have changed it, but you can check it up. You'll see. Once it's engaged, you can keep on shooting as much as you want. It will get heated, but it won't shut down.
Heat level critical.
And you're gonna see the damage on my center torso now. As you can see, it's overheating and it's damaging my mech. Eventually, I will get overheated
Left
and
torso
destroyed.
destroyed. Right
Yep.
torso destroyed. Left arm destroyed.
Bam. Ooh. That's how you overheat. But at the end of the battle, sometimes you need to do that. For example, to kill the last guy or something, and take that extra damage for the damage for him. And I think that's it on trial mechs then. Thank you. Bye bye.